Go ahead and jump into the full forecast, and we'll go ahead and start off with our current temperatures. A very warm, mild start to the day today. If you've already been outside, you have noticed a little bit of humidity that is in the air. Thankfully, really not going to pay any sort of attention later on in the forecast today. 72 degrees here in South Bend, 70 degrees down in Plymouth. Actually, our warm spot on the map is going to be St. Joe, Michigan, who's sitting at 73 degrees. Here's our MoCast for today. No problems whatsoever if you have to go out there and tackle the yard for yourself. So we can see temperatures only going to be getting up into the 80s for the afternoon and then cooling right back down into the evening. Now we are going to be watching that little bit of humidity to start off the day, going to be going completely away for the afternoon and the evening, cooling back down to a very, very comfortable end to the day. Here's the only hiccup, if you will, in today's forecast. It's going to be the somewhat return of that Canadian wildfire smoke. The issue is we've got northwest flow at the surface and aloft, and what that does is it'll work together and push that smoke into Michiana. That being said, it's not forecasted to be as bad as it was when it first came about a month or so ago. Playing future track forward, we can see we are going to be watching for this really tight band of dense smoke that'll be moving into more north and more western portions of our area. So if you do go up to Lake Michigan today, unfortunately, you might not be seeing the clearest conditions possible. Might just be a little hazy and a little smoky. That main band is set to dissipate and move off into Michigan throughout the afternoon. And for tomorrow, we could be seeing some more hazy conditions that start to develop at the surface as well. But tomorrow's main story is going to be the really, really warm temperatures. Here's a look at future track. We're going to pretty much be tracking out the comfortable temperatures and some cloud cover. Really not talking about widespread rain chances today. That's going to be more for Kokomo and south in our forecast today. You can see future track wants to bring up a little bit of rain. I just don't really see that happening. I do see, however, most of us dealing with the thicker cloud cover throughout the day. And for tomorrow's forecast, a cooler start to the morning, so a very comfortable night ahead for everybody, with folks cooling back down into the 60s. But we're going to be warming up rather quickly. Already at our high temperature for today at noontime tomorrow, right around 82, 83 degrees, and highs shooting up into the 80s. Finally, let's go ahead and talk about our rain chances that we'll be seeing later on in the week. We do have our puddle ducky right here who's going to love Wednesday and Thursday. Main reason for that is we're going to be seeing a cold front that'll be moving through Michiana and getting out some of that oppressive heat that we'll be seeing in the beginning of the week. Here's a look at that 10-day, 82 degrees for today. 88 degrees is that high temperature tomorrow. Finally, at that mark of 90 degrees by Tuesday. Thankfully, we do get relief by the middle of the week as a cold front moves through. That also means we'll be watching for some thunderstorms, Caroline.
Thank you, Jack. Well,